When a menu offers something with your choice of, this usually means that the server is required to find out from the customer what it is they want specifically, your choice of this or that. This is referred to as a force question or a force modifier within a point of sale system because it requires that the answer be provided at the time of ordering. And there are several different variations that are available for this within the PixelPoint system. Now up on the screen I have several items that I've created specifically with the point of trying to show and demonstrate different variations of these force questions. The first one is in the form of a list. So when I order this item, a force question will come up in the format of a list. And so this is really good for situations where you have a lot of selections to choose from. And so in which case now from this list, I can say, for example, this item, I want barbecue sauce and mayonnaise and pickles and whatever else. And you'll see now I have all of the items along with, or the item with all of its modifiers. So that is a list force question. The next one is a button format. And so when you select on this, it will then present all of the different selections within a button format. And from there you can choose on any one of those as well. Depending on the force question, it may allow you to select multiples of the same item as well. The next one is sequential, and what I mean by sequential is that there may be multiple questions that are applied to the item when it's being ordered. So for example, in this, I want barbecue sauce and maybe onions, and then selecting on OK, it will now move on to another question asking something else. Maybe I want a 12-ounce coffee with that, and also a 32-ounce hot chocolate. The questions themselves are not important, but what we're pointing out here is the fact that this particular item came up with 3 separate questions, one after the other. Now, in the event that that is just a little bit too long for you, you can also have it in the form of ask at once. In which case then I've got those same force questions, the 3 of them in the same order, but they're all up on the screen at the same time. And now within this, I can choose whatever my answers are for each one, and then select on OK. Now I should also point out with this as well, if you do make a mistake, let's say I'm going through and selecting on these and I need to correct that, simply select on the title of that question and that will clear off your selections and you can choose again. Also, you can split your force questions as well. This is really good for like a pizza environment, for example, where in this case, this question is set up where I've got my selections here, but in this, it also allows me to split it. So for example, I'm going to say within this I want mayonnaise and mustard, and then I'm going to split it. And in this, I can choose how many splits I want. So for example, I can split it 2 ways, like for a half and half pizza, for example, or you could split it indefinitely in terms of how many you want, maybe different toppings for every slice even. So in this case, I'm just going to say 2. And you'll notice now it says over here split 1 of 2. So I'm now on the first of the 2 splits. And in this I want to have relish and salt. Going on to next, I'm now on split 2 of 2. And in this I can choose ketchup and lettuce. And you'll see when I order it now, I've got the item where the split is indicated, and split 1 of 2, here are the items on the one half, split 2 of 2, here are the items on the other half. Depending on the way the system is designed, you can also go through these same force questions as well using the Form Designer screen. And so when you're doing this, you can actually have these come up in a little fancier looking screen as well. So in this case, this is the list format, the button format, sequential, ask at once, and the split format as well. So as you can see, there are many different variations that you can apply force questions or force modifiers to.